Tired of dealing with annoying flies, fruit flies, and gnats in your home? The Zevo Flying Insect Trap is your ultimate solution. Don't wait. Check out the link in the video description now to get your Zevo Flying Insect Trap on Amazon and enjoy a bug-free home today.
An emergency blood shortage has been declared in the U.S., with people urged to donate in order to boost supplies. The American Red Cross said their stock of blood plummeted 25% in July, as extreme heat in much of the country led to fewer people turning up at donation centers. At the same time, however, the organization said demand from hospitals has remained constant, putting a significant strain on their stockpile. The Red Cross, America's largest blood supplier, is calling for donations of all blood types. But it is running particularly low on blood type O, the most common, with stocks now below comfort levels and distributions of this type being reduced. The shortage has sparked concerns that patients may face delays in receiving blood transfusions, potentially putting their lives at risk. Every 2 seconds someone in the U.S. needs a blood transfusion, with about 40,000 units of blood products needed daily, or about 120 bathtubs. Every year, more than 4.5 million Americans receive blood transfusions. Blood cannot be manufactured or stockpiled, and can only be made available through the kindness of donations from volunteers. A single car accident victim can require as many as 100 units of blood, the Red Cross says, while platelets from blood, which help with clotting, are vital for cancer patients and those who have received organ transplants. Nearly every state is affected by the shortage, the Red Cross said. To donate blood, people are asked to register and schedule an appointment with their nearest blood center. A list can be found here. Dr. Bea Lasky, the Division Chief Medical Officer for the Red Cross, said, "Having type O blood products readily available is vital to providing timely and life-saving care to patients in need. In fact, for a patient suffering massive blood loss, like an individual in a car accident or a mom experiencing severe postpartum hemorrhage, Group O is the most commonly transfused blood type. For trauma patients, each minute of delay can increase the chance of death by 5%. More than a quarter of all blood products each year are used in critical care and emergency room situations. Those transfusions are only available because of the generosity of blood and platelet donors." The American Red Cross said the shortage has also been caused by summer travel and activities, which tend to disrupt donations at this time of year. There are also concerns that fewer people will donate in August, because this marks the start of the peak Atlantic hurricane season, which experts have predicted to be extremely active this year. At the same time, it is combating a lull in donations, which have now hit a 20-year low. About 4.4 million people donated blood last year, data shows, which is down some 40% on the figure just 2 decades ago. The organization first declared an emergency blood shortage in January over dwindling supplies. Mark Munson, 70, from Maine is among those urging others to donate after a blood transfusion saved his life. The keen motorcyclist was struck head-on by an SUV just 4 miles from his home last year, leaving him with multiple broken bones and severe internal bleeding. He was rushed to the hospital where he received 7 units of blood, 5 units of packed red blood cells and 2 units of fresh frozen plasma. Mr. Munson, who has now fully recovered, said, "It undoubtedly saved my life. And if it had not been there, we would not be having this conversation. I know that now firsthand." He added, "Before my accident, the notion of blood donation was an abstract concept. It's not abstract anymore. Now, it's absolute. People can donate either whole blood or components of blood, including red blood cells, which are typically given to trauma patients, or platelets, which help the blood clot and are used for cancer treatments and organ transplants."